So we shift it back to Taylor. Some really good chat there down on the line. Just directing play Amelia Hartley here. JC will play the ball. Nice little sweeper bounce.
Yeah.
And Kai has defended that absolutely brilliantly. So we call that the 4 option, where the sweeper goes around and the half takes off. And ball will go to ground.
Good work by Summer.
Really good defence. Really good attack on the line there. That was better to see. Galaxy Blue will take the ball up through Tegan. Summer having an absolute cracker of a game, working really hard there in all positions, might I add, for Galaxy Pink.
Yeah, she's just all over the shot, isn't she?
Yep.
Middle, link, wing.
Good on her. Putting her body on the line. I love to see it.
Good work, Summer.
Bella Narain here take off.
Oh, nice.
And that was really, really well defended by Galaxy Pink.
Defense.
Yep, putting the pressure on Galaxy Blue, and they'll get the rewards here and have a full set of 6 in their half.
With Summer too and her family. So Paddy, I think he's going to be playing in the Asia Pacific Cup too. That's coming up.
Amazing! Yeah,
maybe with Niue, because I know he'd done it last year or whenever. With Niue.
Yep.
So that's great to see. So they've been around for years too, the Lamb family. So it's just great to see.
Yeah, awesome. Unfortunately, Galaxy Pink have just put the ball down there, so Galaxy Blue will get their crack at the line in their territory now, in their half of the field, as we see Summer shooting up in defence again. Bella Narain will just take the ball up here, nice and controlled. There we go. Oh, I was going to say, they're spreading them edge to edge.
Yep. But step back in.
Yeah. I'd love to see someone, just a middle, take them on the out, spread those middles and look for a play. But wow, has it opened up here. Yep. Galaxy Blue just need to find someone to finish it. She's patient and had to do it. She had to do it.
Pass, I think, too.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, great work. That was good deep by the Pink.
Yeah, really nice and composed there. No one bit on the half, and everyone just manned on and ran her out of room. So we'll see Galaxy Pink just ruck up the field.
If they don't know touch, so the half can't score.
Yes.
So that was great defence there. They just went to a player.
So Galaxy Pink will ruck the ball up here. They're looking a little bit flat. Again, someone just needs to get the ball and go straight forward and get a half.
Head down. Good work. Here goes Zara.
Here we go. Zara will do it for the team. She's still got it. They know how to play old school. Let's go. Get the ball on the deck. Yep. Half takes off. Oh, some really good ball movement there. Oh, Zara nearly slicing through a hole.
I actually think she got player of the final in the in the Masters mixed down at NTL Nationals, which was great.
Yeah. Awesome to see.
Oh, that was unlucky.
So both teams just starting to go a little bit sideways here, Missy. I think it might be a bit of fatigue kicking in late in the game. That happens. Happens to everyone. Just need to stick to their processes and get the ball going forward like Kai's just done. And I'm sure Francesca's about to do.
She's just made 10
just
metres.
Straighten him up and putting it on an absolute platter for Tegan. A nice little late switch. Great ball.
Great ball.
Great hands. That was an absolute beauty of a try. And for all of our young girls watching that set, you can see the difference when Francesca comes onto the field. She doesn't care about being the flashy half. She doesn't care about doing anything else but getting the ball down for Tegan there. And Tegan just takes a really nice line, a beautiful late switch, rip long, and a really nice team try. Well done, girls.
She ran with purpose. As soon as she got on that field, she's just like, I'm just going to drive this ball.
Yeah.
And then just the winger too. She kind of ran on the outer ball. That was a great try.
Great hands, great try. Well done, Galaxy. As we see Galaxy Pink tapping off the ball, taking it up. I'd love to see Macca just controlling her team here and organising everyone.
Yeah, just get some organised out there.
Yeah.
Amelia there's pointing her arms around, which is great. We need those people, those players.
Here we go. She's clapping for it. Give me the ball, she says. Macca dumping. Amelia taking off from half. And Francesca just really nice compete defence there.
So calm. She didn't panic.
Yep. Getting them going forward. Just some nice straight rucking. Gemma with the ball, shifting it. They'll just straighten it up there. I'm lucky to not have a half. I'm sure they'll clean it up. As Galaxy Blue make their way up the field. Hope into the middle. Taking some good meters. And here's our number 3 again. She's been really, really involved this half. Look, no one's catching her once she gets into open space. Into the corner again.
They were a bit slow getting down there, but then just the last 2 touches, they had a nice little drive, and then it kind of opened up that little hole, and away Francesca goes. You're not going to stop her.
Look, they're playing to their strengths again. I've said it before, but with limited subs, you need to be really, really controlled in where you inject your energy. And I think, look, both teams are doing a really good job at the moment, but Galaxy Blue are doing an incredible job of just buying their time, going straight up the field, holding their width, and then shifting the ball when that space is available.
It's like the touches for their 4th and 5th are their hard ones. They go hard, don't they?
Yeah.
Drive and get those good dumps down.
Yeah, it's nice controlled footy being played.
Nice
Galaxy
running,
Pink. Yeah, and that's better to see. She's trying to get it to an edge. I'd love to see them get it out of the middle here. It's just not doing too well for them, but a really nice catch from Summer.
Nice
a great ball from Macca. Great hole. Things we
like
love
they
to
can hear
see.
me too. I'm like trying
I
to
know.
yell.
I yelled out to them and realised, oh my God, everyone listening at home needs to go get their ears checked because we're screaming into the microphones. But yeah, a nice little play there between Macca and Summer. Mills hit a great hole. All the girls are high-fiving. I'm assuming that's nearly time, guys.
Jeez, that went fast.
That flew.
Time flies, hey, when you're having fun.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it looks like they're wrapping up here in the Women's Premier League game. So thanks for tuning in tonight.
11-4.
11-4 was the end score.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're hoping this live stream will keep going and we can bring to you the special club that Gold Coast Touch is and all the incredible things that are being done down here at the club, and particularly in the men's and women's space. There's some epic Premier League games being played, and we love to bring them live to you at home.
Yeah, hit the like and share and spread it around, guys.
Subscribe, get around it.
Get around.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
And we are live in the men's. There's Jai Charlton with his signature move out to the back. Nice step in. Good recycle. Phoenix Hele. Here we go, nice little dodge. So Dodgers driving it out. We see Gemini from the other end in the purple for those who haven't watched this before. So interesting to see if they can create the space that they like to create. That's what they've tried to do. He'll step out and throw. Yep. Winger was in a good position there in defense. You can tell they've turned their shoulders in, but not too far, so they're able to close in that link channel. So working it to the box. Jai Charlton's off. Phoenix Hele's off. Boys are creating nice space if you look around the back there. And just the loose carry there. So quickly to the box on this occasion. See how many meters they can make and what opportunities they have with that drop ball. As we know, it's been a little bit wet with the Rangers starting, so errors will dictate some of this game and the flow of it. Long ball, bit of a floater, so winger had a bit of time to get out there. That's okay. See if Gemini can get it out of their end cleanly. Dodgers doing a really good job of a bit of hustle here in defense, holding them down there. That's 4. So 5 and just coming out of their end. Nice pill, intercept, so 0 touch. So touch 1 and they're at the box. Nice bounce out to ensure you had a half there. Bit of space. Oh, that's a very close call. Referee in a good position there. See a bit of comms between the boys there. Threw it straight into him. Ball down, good call. Here we go, Dodgers in attack again.
All right. What have we got? Still 0-0, is it?
It is.
Wow.
Got a few long balls, a few floaters as well.
Nice, nice.
Nice bounce there,
Yep.
creating the space. Not much you can do
Good
about that.
One of the Willett boys picked up. Nice 32 pick, stepped, and hit the short pass.
Yeah, so this should be a nice battle. Gemini and Dodgers fairly even last week in their games.
Yep.
So we'll see if Gemini can do what everyone tries to do after they let a try in and get one back. Field position's already there, right? That's the key to why it's so easier after a tap. Ooh, down.
Oh.
Play on.
Oh, got the play on call. Bit of dancing around looking for the... Oh. Ball to ground.
Thought he was going long there. Shaped for long. Had the winger hold his space. So the change over there.
Alrighty.
Gemini working their way to the box.
That's a good latch there. Coming on, George with the drive. Harry, link pass.
Just didn't take him across enough to get that space back in, right?
No.
Good
But
call by the referee.
a good finish to the set. Kept it down this end. Let's see how Dodgers can ruck it up. And, ooh, ball to ground. Unfortunate. Bit slippery there.
Yeah, we just had that little shower, so that always makes it a bit harder. See if the boys hold the pill a little bit more than they normally would.
Splitter play. Oh, he's in. Ball down.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Very well executed. Always hard to beat those ones when they get it right.
That's right. A good splitter play gives you the options either inside and out. And that time, both the defenders held, and he just slid right through the middle.
Absolutely. So scores are 1-1 now, so let's see if Dodgers can hit it back early. So good to see them using the space of the field, not just hitting the one pocket all the time. It's a nice little sweeper. .32 long line, step back short side. So reset here after the penalty. So beautiful positioning down here for a start. It's what they want. They should be able to have a couple of cracks here. Nice little quickie. 32 long right line.
Not a bad play there. Short side quickie, look for the link hole. And Gemini get to work. Oh, that's very good yards
You
there.
can see how fluent they are, right? They know how to run their subset. Getting off really quick, getting into space really early.
Oh, nice release.
Oh, Nice step
Still
there to
going.
create the option. Just need someone to run into space.
Unlucky. Made something out of nothing there.
And it all comes from that rucking, right? Driving down to the box, all crisp, all clean, right away to the other end.
Yep. Great subset. Let's see if Dodgers can return the favour.
Yep, they're over halfway on 4, so that's 5 now. Just a bit late getting that half into place. But got the distance. They got down there, probably, what, 15 metres out?
Fun fact, Lee, is Dodgers, yes, they have their own club and their own fields, but they're actually one of our oldest standing clubs at Gold Coast. Been one of our founding clubs for a very, very long time, and it's great to have Dodgers in strong numbers again. Still representing their club, but also playing at GCTA. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Most people at home wouldn't be aware of that. They just think they're their own standalone club or affiliate, like most are. But yeah, having started their club here, and then as they're wanting to have their own training venue, they moved to Labrador, from my understanding, and then built that competition up. They were probably one of the main competitors for Gold Coast for a while, way back in the day.
They sure were. At our 50th anniversary last year, the Dodgers club actually had about half the room filled. With a lot of members that had played down here at Gold Coast Touch, but also, were a part of the movement that went to Labrador as well. So.
And how special is that, like being able to attend the 50th when they've been involved from almost the start?
That's right. It's fantastic.
So meanwhile, while we've been talking about Dodgers, they've been holding out in defence, not letting anything in. So let's see if they can stay strong. Another splitter there.
Well, that's good defence from the winger there. He released early and went straight to his man.
Yeah, it's really good to see when the wingers do their work. They prevent so many tries in the game of touch football. Just a little
Sadly, just an early error there.
Hopefully that wasn't the commentator's curse.
Probably was.
So you'll see a lot of inside out from these boys. That's the style they like to play. And then if they can't break through themselves, they'll go with the long ball.
Ooh. Penalty there. I don't know, Lee, would you have given the advantage, or was that
Most definitely. We play advantage on that next call where we can, but, you know, if you get it out sometimes, that whistle too early, you got to pull it up. You can't put it back away if you've already blown it. So, you know, as we know, players and referees will all make mistakes. So if that's the only one, it's a good game for mine.
It's a big game.
I thought he had him there if he didn't cut back in. I knew they had numbers out here, but I thought that middle hadn't made it onside. He just had to get that dive on. Harry's usually good at reading that. Jai long ball.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Jai Charlton special there.
100%. You could see he looked long, but the winger stayed out really tight on his man, so the link channel had to open up. So they've been working that one a while. He's threw a few long balls early in the game, and then, you know, smart, intelligent football player, just uses his eyes, has a look before he throws and hits the right mark.
And that just comes from continued pressure. Unfortunately, Dodgers made a couple of errors and gave away a penalty on the line and just couldn't hold out any longer.
Yeah, 100%. We see another error there, unfortunately. So hopefully they can switch their mindset, slow it down a little bit, go back to 80% if they need to in their drive so that they don't have as many errors, and then come back on top. Good chance here. So I noticed Dodgers have got a couple of younger fellas playing for them tonight. A couple of their boys were out injured or away. So it's a good test for them moving up from the Div 1 into the Prems.
Are you, when you say younger fellas, are you talking about Scotty Mulligan?
Yeah. No. People like Jackson Power out there about to go. I just got the ball now.
Yep.
So,
and Scotty Mulligan on the ball. rips a nice link pass.
So, yeah, one of our 16 boys reps players. Yep. So out there having a crack at Prems, which is awesome to see.
Great to see.
It's all about experience, right? So, you know, when they're in a club that has that kind of position and power and ability to switch things around when they need to, these boys get those opportunities to learn and grow amongst the best of them. It's really good to see.
And that's the one way to fast track it, right? When you're playing around experience and they can guide you on the field, there's no better way to learn.
100%. The more that you're the worst player on the best team, the more you're going to learn. So another turnover there. Nice drive. They'll get it to the box, 2 pass. See if they can create the space if he turns him back in. Here we go. I was going to say, I was wondering if he made it onside there. It looked like he was a step or 2 short, so good option by the Dodgers and nice pick up by the referee. So referee in the middle of the field, St. Jarvis. So he's one of our young referees, been away from the game a little bit, but back to help us out tonight, which is really nice. So he's one of the rugby league junior stars from down south. By down south, I mean southern Queensland still, not over the border. Had a few Broncos and Titans little contracts along the way, so that's really cool. And
it's good to see him back at the club. And
then entering the field now, Connor Beck, probably our youngest Prems referee, so he's about 14 years of age. I think we spoke a bit about Connor last week. He was on the women's Prems. It's on the women's Prems earlier tonight as well, so good to see that we're getting some support around them. So the women's Prems this afternoon, or just before, we had a couple of our older referees, more experienced referees helping him out, getting him into it. Now we've got a few newer referees and the experience of Pete Norman out there, who's on the sideline refereeing for us.
And it's exactly what we were saying about the players, being around and having on-the-job training with the experienced players, and the same with the referees.
Absolutely. Always looking for opportunities to learn and grow no matter what part of the sport you're in.
Bit of a stoppage there. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it was on the dive. Might have clipped a boot or something.
He looks all right, though. He's gone off the field.
Yep.
But not hobbling too bad, which is nice.
He'll be back.
They breed him strong there. So making good ground, but when they jick and jerk it, the half doesn't know where to be, right? So sometimes that kills your play towards the 5th, sadly. Seven on, I'm assuming that was.
Yep.
Coming all the way down here. Seven on's an interesting call. There's a lot of conversation in the referee areas around whether we call it every time or only when there's a disadvantage or advantage unfairly.
Okay.
So there's still not, in my belief, a consensus there. I think if there's no advantage or disadvantage unpoorly, we should just talk to the player to get one off so that we can keep the game flowing. But definitely when you know that there's an advantage or disadvantage from it, you know, that's not fair. We've got to pull it up, right?
Gemini on the ball now, looking for a middle quickie, open side. Ooh.
I noticed no Cruz in the Gemini lineup tonight. That's a bit of a gap in their middles. The Jai's having to play a bit more middle than he would normally play. He plays a bit of middle and a bit of link.
Yep. He's over there in the sub box as Cruz. Must be carrying an injury. 3 subs here for the Gemini boys. It's always hard, as we seen earlier with the women's game. It's always hard with low subs.
It's easy when you first start, right? But as soon as you start to get that fatigue happening, those errors creep in. We start to get a bit more lax on the chase. It's probably why in the last game we had that gap open up in the score, because it was nice and close at halftime. I think it was 4-3.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely come down to fatigue.
Enjoyable game to watch and referee, though. The girls listened really well in that last game.
Oh, and we got a penalty there.
So obviously the player that made the touch was onside, but the player that forced the change of direction must have been offside. So a really good opportunity here to have a couple of cracks and score a try, right? We'll just see if they settle in or if they have a go straight away. So both middles are up, and here we go.
Nice OZ play,
Yes.
and
Good honesty from the link there.
great play though, I like that. The defense compressed on the middle quickie, and they bounced the link out.
Yeah, really nice to see. Oh, good touch by the right middle there. They're finding the spaces. Just took his eyes off it, had a look up.
Yep.
The referee didn't miss that one.
No.
Jai threw his hand
Good
in
call.
there, knocked it away.
Good call, that one. Let's see if Dodgers can turn the tide on this.
So they're at the box nice and early after that mistake. See what space they can create. They like to go wide nice and early. That little check back is a really nice option to keep them on side and make sure that that half is there. So a penalty final play of the half. See what they've got, have a crack. Nice ball, beautiful ball. That's a really lovely flick pass. Referee in a perfect position. Finish off the half on a high.
It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to. It's all part of the game.
All right, we are back. Dodgers starting with the ball, heading towards the camera. Connor Beck with the starting whistle. Let's see what the boys have got. Rough touch there. Referee's happy. Both middles up. Good opportunity if they can do that on the 7 to have a crack. Here we go, sweeper. Oh, it was there too. Just didn't get it out far enough. Gemini to their box. Touch 2 and they're almost at the box. That's really nice work. Maintaining that direction. Through the space, away he goes. Now it's simple man on. Bounce away, winger spare. Very nice work. See the winger was just holding his space, and then bounced away, creating space for himself to score in that corner. So Gemini with the early try, leaping away a little bit here. So let's hope Dodgers can get a few back and keep the score nice and tight. So you can see that they're running from one side to the other just to utilise some space to make sure they've got a half before they cut back into the centre play to see where they're going to go from there. It's a nice recycle with the sweeper that'll come around. No, stayed there. Ooh. So referee was playing advantage. No advantage there after the forward pass because they weren't moving forwards. You may or may not see on the footage that it started to rain again. It's not too heavy, but the umbrellas are coming up in the grandstand. That is really nice play. Second phase would have had them there. And again, here he is. Oh, lovely, lovely ball. So once again, that winger stayed out on his man. And the middle had the time just to have a look before he threw that pass. Hit that link corridor, and in they are for a try. Well done. Let's see if they stick to plan or whether they look at something new down here. So these boys will work with each other before they spread out. So the OZ again on the outer. Too easy. That was a really nice setup. Set up for the ML or for the splitter play. And then fake there to go long. So a really smart play there. So conditioning the players in the first half. They hadn't really gone there. Did their little splitters over and over. Started to do their long balls. Then their link channels. And now they're hitting the opposite side because they're setting it up well. So Labrador with the ball again. Coming in. Wide fade or check back. Good option. Punish would have been on. Right, decides to go the other way. Nice ball out to the winger. Unlucky there. Showed good eyes in that one. So I thought the punish would have been taken there. The link was a bit slow to get back, but that's okay. They went the other option, and then when the winger got in on the link, then they went long. Not scared to throw the ball around even with the rain, so that's nice to see. Fifth touch here. What's options on? Oh, that is a pill. That is lovely. That is really nice to watch. So if you see that, he picks up really short pass straight across flat hard ball to the link channel. Draws the winger in perfectly before delivering to the winger, and in the corner they score. So for my Joe Charlton's the standout player here this evening in this game. So picking up, delivering, and that strong flat release ball. Really impressive. But Dodgers aren't out of this. They're just going to need to keep their head, keep driving down here and have cracks at the line. Like we said earlier, they've got a few younger players in here amongst the mix. So learning a few things here. Always good to see life lessons. Splitter, good touch. So just pushing the pass a little more than is probably necessary there, just to try and get that ball over the line. Gemini go back to work again, out to their box. Touch 3, already there. 4, over halfway. Runs away from his player for 5, unfortunately. Now it'll take some individual brilliance to try and create that space. Good defense by the Labrador boys. So let's see how many touches it takes them to get to their box. Going down the centre of the field at the moment. Ball down unlucky. So Connor just asking them to roll the ball on the mark. Here they go, activate their link. And again. Second phase was on if he could get it down, just unlucky. Here comes the sweeper. Opens up the space, beautiful ball. And they are in again. Christmas time for Gemini, try after try. Boys are looking a bit tired now, so we must be almost 3/4 of the way through, I'm assuming. It's when the fatigue usually kicks in and things happen where teams either go one way or the other. So let's hope they can both hold their composure and complete this game out in the best style possible. Well, good meters here. Down to the line in 3. Scotty not happy about something, that's okay, he's played on. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Just a bit of footwork. Beat him, and Scotty in a good position to take that pill and score in the link channel. Sometimes dancing is all it takes out there. Get someone flat-footed in defence and then step through or run through and deliver. Let's see if Labrador can do what we want them to do and D hard, get a stop and work their way back down to the other end to bring this game back into contention. Gemini certainly are not slowing up. Simple man on here is required. Oh, and he just got away. Good positioning by the referee. Peter Norman. Try all day. Just beat his middle, popped out. Unfortunate for the wing and the link defenders. They were doing a really good job of manning on there, so they weren't able to be beaten. And unfortunately, the other middle, he popped off his defender and come across into space, got the ball and scored the try. So Labrador now, seeing what they can do. Moving players around. Just don't seem to have the same level of potency as the Gemini boys. But doesn't mean they won't have it. Just a little more eyes up. You can see that that sniper came in early, so that number 1 link came in really early for the touch. Opened up the link hole and the wing channel. The wing sort of stayed deep and in between that pocket so that he could try to cover both. So if the attacker was actually playing a bit more eyes up, he may have noticed that that has the case. Good call by Peter Norman. Player in the roll ball, unable to get up, impacted on the play. Just starting to drizzle here again. Hopefully it won't impact on the play and the error rate. Forward pass he's got there. So 3 touches to the box. Fifth touch. Yeah, if it's a 6 more, it will be a good call by the referee. He stuck his arm out there. Didn't mean to, old Jai Charlton. Didn't mean to throw it out there, but the reaction sometimes, that's what happens. Another set. Good defense from the sniper there, from the number 7 link. So it's part of the game that's come in now, that referees are being taught about the sniper defender. So that's your link coming on from the blind side to hit the middle when they pick up to go. Sometimes deceitful, but quite often offside. So our referees are being trained specifically to watch that and be aware of that particular move. So nothing in it there, really nice defense, just manning on. That's a coach killer there. Gives Labrador a really great opportunity here to convert. So they got their fresh legs on. See what they've got in attack. Checks back in. Short side goes long. Defenders are there, but doesn't mean they can't keep trying them out. They've got to test different things. I thought he was going to release long there. Switch back. No. Forward pass there. Maybe just a little more communication needed so they know what they're all doing. That's all right. They've got to keep trying. Don't convert without the try. Isolated there, unfortunately, so just needed to get that closer to the box. Fifth touch, and they're only just getting to halfway, so not even quite to halfway. Changeover. Great defense, Labrador. Great opportunity to attack. Strong meters down the middle there. Little buddy down the sideline to enable the troops to come on. Good man on defense there. Good early call by the referee from the shooter there. So really nice meters in this occasion by Gemini. Still got a couple of touches and they're already over halfway. 5. We'll turn him inside out here. Not quite. Good defense. Must have just made it onside. Jai lucky to get away with that one, punching the ball up in the air to waste some time. Well, Labrador are not giving it up here. Unfortunately, a ball down, but they are definitely trying hard, punching the ball to the other end. Fifth touch, loses his footing. Still created the 3-on-2 on the outside there. I'll just shift this ball. Labrador working the way to the box, touch 2 already. A bit of confusion there, but nice little sweep around to drive it into the box. That was a really nice play to straighten them back up. On 4. Got to go. 5. Late pass there, unfortunately. Right idea. Gemini with the ball now after that error. 5th touch. So a lot of late step backs and players just making it onside. Again, that delay of play. Bit of discipline creeping in there maybe. Gemini boys are getting a bit frustrated. Push there. Yeah, good call by the referee. See if he can calm them down. So it's moments like these where the referees need to bond together and be a team, where the players are starting to get a bit narky. Also, referees need to lift their comms. Really good defense at this point in time to see if they can hold them out. Just over on it.
Gemini jump on the ball quickly now. Oh, looks like it must be a bit slippery out there. There has been a little bit of rain come down again. That's a good final dump. Defender back in the pocket.
Good call. Touch pass again. So we've seen a lot of that in the last 5-6 minutes. Get into the box in about 3 or 4 touches, get to that 5th touch, pick and go, and the defenders just get onside and make that touch.
Well, that's a great latch coming on now. Let's see if they can finish it off on the last.
Got to go. Long ball. Yes. Pill.
Great play. Great play.
That's more like the Dodgers that we know and love.
What I really like there on that one is that they just kept the momentum going. The final was coming. The player kicked back and got that snaky run just in behind and set a 32 platform back for the gentleman who chucked the long ball. Great finish.
Yeah, we've seen them try to set that up a couple of times. Just had that last moment not successful. So on that occasion, all went well. Had the time there on the step back to decide where he wanted to throw. So had the little look and then decided that the winger had shut in. So over the top went the ball.
We've got 2 minutes to go now.
Little sweeper here, step back. Oh.
Nice.
Nice little play there, yeah. Just took their time. Worked to their strengths. Gemini are really good at those kind of plays. You know, working one side, working the arm, working it back in, checking the ball. Lots of. I know this one wasn't a splitter, but lots of splitters, lots of those kind of plays. Just their bread and butter. And
that was just going back against the grain there. Just a nice little quarterback play, I think it was. And yeah, defense compressed one way, they went the other. Link had to make a decision and Jai picked the right pass.
Yep. They're still trying, which is really nice to see. Yeah, forward pass, unfortunately, on that one back to Jackson.
I like the intent and the speed they were playing with there. Just the execution on that pass, sadly.
Yeah, 100%. Referees have been really good in this game. They've kept the boys apart, given opportunities both ways. Pretty much on the money with all their decision-making for mine. Also in that little moment there where Gemini started to get a lot frustrated, they kind of must have got together and calmed the situation down because they've moved on from that. And here we see another try.
That one was more of a traditional setup. It was a W shape or a middle step back on that scoop and hit the short pass.
It's really good to see the variety of play throughout the game. Early in the game, there's a lot of that splitter play and then the long ball, whatever was on. But as we've progressed through the game, they've got a lot clever or more clever around what options they're taking, which is really nice to see.
Well, it's coming off the back of flow, isn't it, Lee? Like when they are flowing and driving with pace and intent, then they're putting on some really nice plays.
100%. And that's for both teams. Right? Unfortunately, Labrador's had a few more errors than the Gemini boys have. But when they're flowing as well, driving it down the field and opening up space, they can convert at the other end as well. Release. Oh, I had to release early. You had it. Not long now. So this will be the last opportunity here. Oh, and he was almost through. Nice diving touch. So a really good game there, especially defensively. Both teams worked really hard. They didn't give up to the end. Probably the difference in the two teams was that error rate, which then meant execution. So well done, Gemini. Heads up to Dodgers. They played hard, played well, especially with a few recruits out for tonight. So good to see the young guys jumping in, having an opportunity. And we will see you back soon for the third round. There goes the siren, level up versus Freestylers. So level up are in the green and purple, Freestylers in the purple with the Warriors kind of top if you see the front of the shirts when they turn around. But level up are running towards us for the viewers at home. So some of that traditional play that we're seeing at the moment, a couple of buddies down the field, and then they'll transition into the splitter and probably long ball. Oh no, step across, he's in. Easy as that. What a start. 3 buddies down the field, splitter, dummy, goes himself and in. So let's see what Freestylers have on the return. So similar start. 2 buddies. Set up the ML platform, didn't get the ball away before the touch was made, but went for that long ball. 6 more by the referee, so saying he did release it but knocked back to him. So that'll be touch 1 now, as that first one would have been touch 0. Nice sweeper, step back. Nice touch there. Thought he was in, looked really easy. They'll go long. 6 more, touched in flight. It's a good opportunity here for Freestylers. So they've 2 full sets or resets. Referee saying they need it over in the middle. So he's just restarting here. I think he's got him for touch and pass. I thought it might have been not square, so touch and pass there. See what the drive or the subset is like here. So they're doing a subset. So 3 in the box. Latcher comes around, turns the middle out. Nice work. Oh, he's picked him for something. What is it? 7 on. Well, we can't make mistakes like that. Pretty simple. Subsets are designed to make sure we get players on and off. So we've got to make sure we keep count of actually meaning that our replacement has come off before we get on the field. So again, gives Freestylers good field positioning, starting from halfway. So 3. So Freestylers working it out to their box. So a couple of passes and then driving it down here. So that's 3. Should be looking for the pick here. 5's got to go. Oh, 6 more, unlucky. Another learning opportunity there. Had good momentum down the field. Nice pick to go. Just didn't have the time to lift the eyes as he picked up the ball and release it. Nice little bounce there. Got him. Got him on the outside. Lovely. So quickie bounce or punish bounce, even though I was out near that link. So level up, jump out to a little lead here. Nothing in it still though. The Freestylers just need to drive it down the field and make sure they're getting down there and releasing the ball to the right person. That was really nice middle defense. Thought they had him there. Oh, tight call, but he's in position, so he must not have got him in time. The touch was reached out just as the ball was going down. Could hear the referee going, play on, but I thought I heard it now just as that touch was made, but perhaps not. Always good to see tries at both ends of the field, Khan.
Always good. Always good. I really liked this level up team last week, what they did. They really played to their strengths, and their footwork on the line was really impressive. So let's hope for more of the same this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of boys in this outfit that I haven't seen a lot of touch from. Not sure if they have a bit of league as well in them from where they come from working with JJ. But it's really lovely to see them out here showing off their skills and, yeah, as you say, playing to their strengths.
Yep. Freestylers putting themselves under a little bit of pressure here, bobbling the ball, going to the box.
Yes, we'll see if the error is the thing that makes the difference here. They've been defending quite well. Just a couple of bounces on them, a couple of misreads, but otherwise they're there. Again, really nice defense, especially by that link, holding his space, getting in when he didn't think his middle could get it. Forward pass there, unlucky. Got the nice little jink and time to have a look before the throw.
Had the distance, the ball just didn't come out of the hands how he wanted it.
That is the telling factor of execution, right?
Sure is.
Nice drive here, though.
That's 3. Here's 4 on the latch. Get
Here
the
we
good
go.
strike thumb.
Just that final play, not quite how they wanted to get it executed, but they...
Still great flow. I love the work that they got to the box so quickly with energy, and the execution was crisp.
Yeah, and that's what they need, right? Just maintain it, get it to the other end, put the pressure back on, defend, do it again. It's that repeat cycle. If you can get it without the errors, you're going to have good opportunities to score like this here.
Yep.
Nice option.
Nice passive there. That's a great play. Great play by Level Up.
So what I really like about what they did there, as opposed to what they did 3 sets ago, is they got into the same position, but they actually looked before they delivered the pass, took the opportunity, went back door into the space.
Let's see if Freestylers respond. Nice movement from Freestylers.
Yeah, I really like when they get stuck on that one side where they look back for that option.
That's a great play. I really like that one.
A little step back, right?
Yep.
So looking like we're going short side, step back, open up the middle. Other middle has to shut because there's no choice.
Yep.
Link hasn't shut with him, so into the space he runs.
What you'll see there is Touch Black legend Guthrie getting a counties play, step back short side, and then he ran a late cut with the link. And then the next middle was just chopping holes, so great play there.
Oh, force the pass. Well, Freestylers opportunity, get it to the other end and have another crack.
Yep, good pressure there by Kaya. Caleb there getting into half now. Fading out for Henare.
Here we go.
Nice
Pill.
handball.
Wow.
That's his bread and butter there.
I would say that's the ball of the night. And there were some pretty good ones in that last game.
That was a beautiful ball.
Obviously eats more Wheat Bix than we do. There's no way I could throw a ball like that.
Check out his guns. What do we got? 3 apiece.
Yeah. Freestylers have done really well to come back. So they got the one on them at the early start, and then they didn't complete it the other end, got another one, and now they've worked their way back into the game.
We go run the splitter play, no touch. And with the OZ.
Surprised the ref didn't see that one.
Wow. Great OZ play, I like that.
That's always an interesting one, that no touch call. You know, the defender jumped away, so technically dropping early, because everyone talks about pulling out of the touch, but it's not actually a rule. But definitely dropping early that created that incident. But play on from the referee.
So in that instance, Lee, is it if the referee sees, or is that what's the ruling?
Yeah, so any no touch call, referee has to see space because it's a game of honesty. Obviously, we'd like the player to give themselves up. That would be ideal because that's honest back. But yeah, if we can't see it, we've got to call play on unless the player lets us know, unfortunately. Clearly, the referee was just out of position there, and where I am just to the left of where they were, I could see that gap from here. But, you know, we can't pick and choose where we are, unfortunately, when we're on the field.
Yep. Nonetheless, level up, got the try.
Yeah, right, play on. Play the referee's whistle and don't stop until you have to. Same again. Go back for the advantage that was trying to be played for the offside player. What I really like from both these teams is every time the referees have given an opportunity of advantage, they've taken it.
Ooh, play on. Play on's the call. Lucky to get away there.
Yeah, that definitely rolled forward for mine, which is normally a changeover, but that's okay. Seeing the tactics come into play there with pulling arms away and things like that, and the touches here, to see if the referees can get on top of that and tidy it up.
I like it. I like it. It's gamesmanship. It's gamesmanship. Oh.
Just lost his footing there. Still a bit slippery by the look of it.
Yep.
So not a lot of pace in this one as they drive out this occasion, but they still made the meters up. So they're just heading up to halfway now. Oh, threw it away. Let's see what level up do. Made their way across towards the box. A couple of boys getting off. See how many jump out and how many come back in.
Yep, just slowing down the ruck there a little bit while their subs get on. 4 coming now.
Here he comes, sweeper. Step back. Oh, nice touch.
Good touch there.
Ooh, late one. Good call by the referee, Clayton Lawrence there.
Oh, unlucky. What I like there is you had the 3 oldest guys on the field trying to run the sneaky play down the short side. Love the confidence.
The other thing I'm liking at the moment is the contact. It's nice, it's hard, but it's clean. You know, like there's no dodgy trying to push through or up or across or down, or none of that stuff's happening. It's all, there's a bit of gamesmanship as they get towards the line, but in terms of contact, it's really nice and clean. But it allows both teams to play their best touch, right?
That's right.
Got him. Forward pass.
Forward pass. Good pressure by Freestylers on the defense there.
Yeah.
I think level up just needed someone to take charge there and just get them forward. No point passing it around so far out.
100%. I was just about to say that. They looked a little lost when they were just delaying the play there with no one really driving them forward and keeping them, you know, set and structured and knowing where to go. So unfortunately, when we get like that looseness, we quite often have that loose pass and it either goes forward or late or intercepted.
Oh, that's a coach killer. Gave the penalty on the last.
Yeah.
Freestylers got a fresh set on the line. Let's see what they can do.
And a simple one, yeah. The ref's saying offside, so. Here we go.
Quarterback play.
Again, nice night defense from that link there. Saw what was on and came in.
Caleb, Kaya, what do they got? Nice quickie, sharp on his feet. There we go. Oh,
must be forward for him coming out like that by the look of. Yep, forward pass by the referee. It looked pretty from here, but we are a distance away compared to the referee.
We don't see the angle. There we go, I like the flow here. This is looking really good.
Again, there's a few of their players that just when they pick on that last, they just don't look up at all.
Yep.
And they just try to get that step in, and then by then it's too late to have that look.
Yep. That was a good drive by Tama. Just young Matty Hunt there couldn't quite get the right pass, but that's all right. It comes with experience.
So in a good position again here. There we go. Not a bad option there, just unlucky he couldn't catch and pass. So to the box cleanly again. Troops coming around. Ooh. There's definitely short side options there. And take your pick. Just speed and evasion.
Yep, you can't beat speed.
I like that he kind of ran open side slightly to lock that defender in and then just stepped back and then accelerated through the space on the short side. Wasn't sure he'd get through there because they had 3 defenders.
No, he timed his goosey well. Just got through, but yeah, that's just pace there. Been able to burn the hole through and had 3 people in support. So I think level up, go up by 1 now, or 2. 2, sorry, 5-3.
Yep, so good opportunity here for Freestylers to come back. So splitter, long, what a pill.
Yep, another great ball
I'm
by Henardi.
Not sure what they're pointing at over there. Sam on the sideline pointing to the other ref.
Oh, forward pass, they're saying, isn't it?
I think they must have picked a forward from half because they were letting the referee on the other side to call it. If it was the long ball, it would be the far, like the close side referee to the long ball that would have called it. For mine, that was more forward than the last one, but that's okay.
And you could see it from over here, could you?
Mate, just ask me, I'll tell you. Oh, one way to use your head. You can't see that angle from here?
No.
The Freestyles with the last couple of plays. See what they can do, see if they run out of time. I think there's only about 20 seconds left, so this will be the last play or 2. Fifth touch, he's got to go. Nice step back. Oh, perfect option. Oh, almost the miracle try. What's he calling? Last pass forward? Well, this is nothing but entertaining, this game. Both teams cracking at it, getting from end to end, having a go. Bit of speed, bit of style, bit of structure. This game is a bit of everything. Good little check off there for that option to get that extra distance down the field. Troops are all coming on. Here he goes, fifth touch. Someone's got to break free. There we go. Nice way to finish. took their time, drove the ball down, ran into space, and then just took their time, used time and space to make sure they could complete that last try.
Alrighty, we are back, and Freestylers hit straight back off to the tap with a nice try there. Bringing the score back to 6-4.
Level up, just slowing it down here.
ML
Nice
passive
ball.
there. Yeah, great.
That's more like what we're used to seeing from them, yeah? We saw a lot of that last week. That ML platform set up and then out the back.
Yep. Tristan Munner loves that ML platform.
Yeah, we didn't hear his voice tonight. Hopefully he's back next week, eh? Brings a bit of excitement with everything he does.
Sure does. He's a busy man, though.
Oh, I know, we can't have them all the time, but it's always good to have people in the house that are our locals, but also really good across the sport of touch, right?
What are you trying to say, Lee? I'm not up to it?
Not at all. I was referring to myself more than you, but anyway.
Oh, unlucky there, Freestylers. I think their player slipped and just didn't get back in time. But next level, getting to work, straight back to the box. That's 2 there, looking to bring fresh legs on. 3, 4. Let's see if they bring that last one with a bit of intensity. Into the 32, great
good
pick up.
Oh, and that was a really nice option. It's just that winger did a fantastic job of shutting there. He did look like he was holding out, but as soon as that ball was released, he just zoomed in. Must drive a Mazda, hey? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Are these hints about partners for the future? Hit up Weet-Bix and Mazda?
Yeah. That's on you, Lee. Let's go. Oh, great drive there.
Oh, nice little bounce if you can give it away. Just needed to look over his right shoulder there. He had a buddy coming in support. That was a nice check off to get that extra 5 metres there. We'll call it forward. Oh, over the mark he's called. There you go. So I'll be interested to see how they go here. Level Up have been really strong in defence. Let's see if they can break them.
Nice footwork there by Kaya. Always sharp on his toes.
He's a good player.
Yep.
Yeah, dropping early there, not
Through
listening.
the penalty.
What I do like about that call is that he did it straight away, didn't wait for the team to be set up to attack, and then took that advantage away from them. So as referees, we've got to either do it early. Oh, that was really nice bouncing around.
Wow.
Can you
Great
dance like
step.
that on your feet?
Not as good as Caleb, that's for sure. That was sharp. Nice work.
Yeah. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, like, as a referee, those calls, we have to make them either straight away or delay, so we're giving that team advantage. So many referees wait, and then the team set up for the next play and then blow the penalty, and then we get frustration. So really like the fact that that was snapped out really quickly and then given the opportunity to continue on.
Still got the 2-point gap there. 7-5 now, still to level up.
That was pretty to watch. Oh, here we go, intercept. Put it in, put it in. They're coming, they're coming.
Oh, rips
whoa. That was not what I was expecting.
Well, that's ex-Broncos winger Jordan Kahu running up the sideline.
Yeah.
Wasn't showing much pace, but...
He was in second gear, mate. Stuck in second gear. What adds that?
Yep.
That's the next partnership, is it? Was that Ford?
No, that's a great step back try there by Kyle. Shout out to Jordan. If anyone wants to do something on a Sunday morning, head down to the Coomera Connector. He's got the Coomera Connector Run Club.
Does he?
He does. I think they start at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Lots of families out there. Great community initiative. Get amongst it, people.
Yeah, there's so much around our community that people don't know about, right? So plugging all these things is really nice. Down the road, actually, today I went for a little look-see down at P3 Recovery down around the corner at Ashmore there. They're a really nice setup. So they got the 4 different hot cold baths. They got the infrared, what are they, like saunas, heat rooms, whatever you want to call them.
Yep, saunas.
Yep, they've got, what's the thing that they've got? The chamber, I can't even think. I almost said hydroponics, but that's not what we talk about on live stream. I think you know what I mean, though.
Yep, I do.
I just can't think of the word. Sorry, everyone at home. Anyway, got one of them. They showed me how that all works. Looked fantastic. Apparently an hour in that is the equivalent of 6 hours of sleep in terms of recovery for the body.
Wow. Yep.
So,
hyperbaric.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I said the first time.
Yeah, it took me a minute. But they've also got the compression boots. And, yeah, P3's been a partner with Gold Coast Touch for probably a year and a half now. We get a lot of our teams going down there to use their facilities, but we couldn't recommend them more highly. Just around the corner from Gold Coast, about 2 minutes away. And look, they're happy to look after any of the Gold Coast members as well, so get amongst that too.
And shortly we will have a discount code for all our members. So that was part of our little catch-up today, so it's pretty cool. We've got a few more things coming shortly from a few different places. Just ran into the same hole there, unfortunately, so late pass.
Oh.
So you've seen all 3 games tonight, Khan?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on the referee standards?
Oh, refereeing's been great. I cannot fault it at all.
Yeah, so we've had a few extras come in and a few more young guys given the opportunity to do some more games tonight than we normally do, which has been really nice to see.
Yep.
With a couple of them also away, it gives others opportunities. So I too am pretty impressed with what I've seen so far. Haven't had a good chance to see Field 2 with our other Prems games, but that's being filmed with our VO, which will get uploaded as well tomorrow.
Yeah, what I like from our referees is, you know, they're really confident in their calls. And when a referee's confident, the player knows where they stand. So what I've seen across all 3 games tonight is our referees have all been confident in their calls.
Sorry, and, second phase, really lovely.
Beautiful long ball there. Beautiful long ball. And it just creates a free-flowing game where everybody knows their boundaries and where they stand. So, you know, we couldn't have this great game without our referees. Go unnoticed a lot, but yeah, we couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, we had some chats before the game started with this group of referees around communication, early communication, how to talk to players when we're getting frustrations in the game and try to get that out. So I think I saw a lot of that tonight, which is really nice to see. It's pleasing that the work that we're doing behind the scenes is paying off with them.
Yep.
So, and the depth that we have, the fact that we have, you know, some of us in our 40s still having a crack at the Prems, and we've got, you know, down to 14-year-olds being able to ref both our females and our males tonight.
Yep. Well, it helps too that we've got some pretty classy players as well. So I think it creates just a great environment for all.
100%. The fact that the players know what to do, know how to play, and just get in and do it, it makes the world of refereeing so much easier. Oh, I thought he might have went long there if he had lifted his eyes.
Great striker, though, from the winger.
Absolutely.
It's a risky play as a winger to come up and strike like that, but if you get it, it's great. If they see it and float it over the top, you got Buckley's.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 100% right. If you can get into a jam touch like that any day of the week, it's done.
Nice ball by Caleb. Check back in. Oh, great defence. Great
Absolutely.
play, but great defence.
I really like that winger's position. So he got up and in, but not up and in too far that he couldn't then move. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Money. Wow. See that eye lock? That eye lock before he released meant that metal just sucked straight into him and then popped through the hole.
It's beautiful set up there. Tama Guthrie on the ball. Popped he bounced Henry Wells in, and yeah, great try. Great try.
Yeah, I think the lesson for people at home, if they watch that back, is just look at how Tama locks the eyes of that defender in before he releases the ball, meaning that he knows that defender's now on him. So then he's opened that space. What are we, one up by level up? Is that where we're at?
8-7-2. Freestylers?
Is it? Did I miss one? There we go. That's what happens when I go to sleep over here, hey? When I'm dreaming about all our new partnerships coming in. I have seen a noticeable increase in some of the errors in this game. Fatigue's a big factor in that as we head towards the third quarter, so to speak, or second half of the second half. But this game's been really high quality. Low errors, nice execution, solid defense. Very impressed with what I'm seeing.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Release. Still showing good shape there, though.
Absolutely.
And look, we're only 2 games into the season for our Premier Division, so we can forgive them for being a little bit off the pace or the fatigue setting in. But, you know, we've got to remember, touch isn't a professional sport, so they're probably not out there pounding the pavement every day.
True that, true that. Half their luck if they're able to do that.
Yep. But we are fortunate to have some of the best club teams in the world playing here at Gold Coast. So you're not going to see much better touch than this, you know, anywhere else really, on a consistent week-to-week basis, right across the board. So.
Oh, agreed. There's a little sneaky again. They're liking that play, even though it hasn't worked out yet. They just haven't executed it completely, but the space has been there. They've worked hard to get there. Nice early call by the referee there. And on that occasion, really glad to see they didn't come back for the penalty, because they still played the advantage. Level Up were able to get into the space. They then just made the error. Step back. So he might have stepped back there. He had the opportunity.
Sweeper coming.
Here he goes. Could see that coming, couldn't you? Yeah, I'm not commenting on the forward pass, but I thought that was a really nice sweeper play.
It was a great setup. Great setup. But next level, get the penalty there. I thought so too. Just got a foot or a knee in the ruck there and gave away the penalty.
It's an interesting one, right? Because, you know, by the rule book, if you are the defender and you beat the attacker into the space, you own it. If you're the attacker and you beat the defender into the space, you own it. So unfortunately, he just didn't get that leg in ahead of the attacker. So yes, he had been fringed in that instance. Oh, that was down to line. Yeah, lovely.
Very nice. Oh. There's just sharp footwork there.
Yeah, this game's real tight.
Yep, bring the game back to level.
So what do you think is going to make or break to get the win here, Khan?
Well, it comes down to who's got the possession, because both teams, when they get down to the end, they can both score.
Yep.
But as we see, they're coming off errors.
Another good splitter setup.
Yep. But you see here, Freestylers now get a reset, and it's up to them if they can capitalise on it.
Yeah, great opportunity, right? Just got to be patient.
Yep.
And execute. Sweeper's coming. Oh, if he had to throw in long. Easy to say from here, though, I know.
Sure is.
Step back, long. Tap in. Oh, lovely. Beautiful little tap back.
Great tap back.
You know, it's going to be really tough to grab the highlights from this week if we're only trying to get 1 or 2 tries from each team like last week.
Wow.
Glad that's not my job this week. Bit of pressure on our competition coordinator. Pick the right ones, eh?
That's right. That's right. That was a lovely long ball. The winger released, so he done his job, but the rest of the team didn't follow suit, and he tapped back, and the link was able just to stroll in. So
yeah.
Lovely try. Let's see if Level Up can hit back. Oh yeah. I like that splitter variation there. Run it like a C1, and then that sweeper fakes and comes back through the middle.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen that very often.
It's hard to run because your body's facing the opposite way as the ball player, so or the dummy half. Sorry.
So Freestyler's job here, jam it down the field, bring it back to the box potentially, keep it down this end. Then a strong set in defence. Oh, space.
Ball down. Ball down.
I think the referee was in two minds about that pass. That first one.
Clear.
So, yeah, whistle didn't go to the mouth, so he was playing advantage or playing on. All right, so this is Level Up's chance to try and hit back. Gone back to their initial structure, so the three buddies down the field. So reset for the penalty. See what's on here. The no-look pass. It's either a hero or a zero opportunity, those ones, unfortunately. This occasion it was a zero opportunity. Thankfully, have the penalty. Players not moving forward, I believe, was the call. There we go. Oh, that was down, but he might have been short. Ooh. Close one. Referee is definitely closer than us, though. So going with their call. Here we go. Step back. Long. Just looked up before he caught the ball. So halfway, touch three. So he'll pick and go from here for 5, or he'll hit long. Time and space, long ball. Lovely. That's a really good example of taking your time, running into space in the end zone and just taking your time, looking for options and the loose player. And that brings us to the close. So Level Up started really strongly. Freestylers, some of the more older or experienced gentlemen in their team, still playing quality touch football, as you saw, run away with the win. Well done, gents, and thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week.